Hello guys, good morning. You are welcome to my YouTube channel, the Explicit Tutorials. Please, as you are watching this video, do subscribe so that when I upload subsequent videos, you'll be notified by YouTube. Sorry the video is coming late, but nothing is lost. As you are watching it, pay proper attention to have that is to have a deep understanding of what this topic is all about. The topic is termed mosaic evolution, which is a part of what evolution. Now, a question was asked, why is mosaic evolution applied to the Australopithecines? Why is mosaic evolution applied to the Australopithecines? It is very easy. Before we start putting down the reasons, let's look at the meaning of mosaic evolution. Very easy. Mosaic evolution is a phenomenon or a type of evolution that has to do with the ability of different, let me use a better marker, is the ability of different traits to evolve at different rates within a species or within lineage. Mosaic evolution is a type of evolution or can be defined as a process whereby different traits evolve at different rates within a species or lineage. When different traits evolve at different rates within a given species or lineage, you call that mosaic evolution. Now the question is, why is this evolution applicable to the Australopithecines? Look at the word here, Australopithecines. Now, please take notes. The mosaic evolution is applied to the Australopithecines because early hominins, hominids were found to exhibit or possess, were found to exhibit or possess a combination of both primitive and advanced. It is applicable to the Australopithecines because early hominins, all right, were found to exhibit or possess a combination of both primitive and advanced traits that evolved differently or that evolved independently. Let me use that word now. That evolved independently on one another. So whenever that kind of question is asked, you first of all give the meaning of mosaic evolution. Therefore, mosaic evolution is applicable to the Australopithecines because early hominids were found to exhibit a combination of both primitive and advanced traits that evolved independently on one another. If they evolve independently on one another, it means that as an organism possesses a feature of hominids, it also possesses a feature of another organism. Do you understand that? So please, it is applicable to the Australopithecines because early hominins were found to exhibit or possess a combination of both primitive and what? Advanced traits that evolved independently on one another, which means that if an organism possesses certain features that belong to another organism, it also possesses another features that belong to certain organisms. So please, that is for that. The question may be, what are hominids? Where is the word here? What are hominids? Excuse me. What are hominids, or what are examples of hominids? Hominids are a family of primates. Hominids are a family of what? Primates that walk on their on their limbs. Use the word now, legs. They walk on their limbs. Now, if they walk on their limbs, all right, that facilitates what? Locomotion. Is that not correct? It facilitates waiting locomotion. Hominids are a family of primates that walk on their limbs. That is legs. No, we have four limbs, which is the hands, and we have the hind limbs, which are the legs. And legs are meant for what? Locomotion. So that is the short description of what hominids are. Then what? Since they walk on their two legs, if they walk on their two legs, that talks about what? Bipedalism. Bipedalism, which means that bipedalism is peculiar to hominids. I would say hominids are a family of primates that walk on their limbs, which is legs, and legs are meant for waiting locomotion. Therefore, the ability for them to walk on two legs, we call that what? Bipedalism. Now, let's look at some examples of hominids. Some examples of what? Hominids. Some hominids are modern, while some hominids have gone on extinction, okay? Like the Homo sapien. These Homo sapiens are called, it's called the modern man, modern waiting man, modern man. That is modern man, that we that are in existence now, we are called what? Modern men. All right, the word is actually called man. So Homo sapiens, modern waiting man. Now we now have other organisms that are human-like that have gone on what? Extinction. What are these organisms? They are Homo habilis. Okay, Homo habilis. Is it okay? No, Homo habilis. We also have Homo erectus, Homo sapiens, modern man, still in existence. Homo habilis, Homo erectus, they are already in extinction, all right? They are in extinction already. Extinction, they have gone on what? Extinct. But this one is extant. Extant means still in existence. Then extinct means out of what? Existence. Now, apart from these homo categories, all right, we now have the Australopithecines, all right? Australopithecines. Now, I want to give you different species of Australopithecines, okay? Now, Australopithecus africana, or Africanus, singular. We now also have Australopithecus afarensis. Now, this Australopithecus afarensis, all right, is also called Lucy. I don't understand. If you know that your name is Lucy, it means that I'll call you Australopithecus afarensis. So hope you don't get offended. Lucy, Australopithecus afferences. So all of these are extinct, okay, not all, that is, these ones are extinct hominins. We are not done. We also have other examples of hominins. They are Parathropus robustus and Parathropus boise. You see, all of these are examples of hominins. If this was to be an exam question and you are given this kind of points, they will not have any choice than to give you a full mark. Examples of hominins are Homo sapiens, Homo habilis, Homo erectus, Australopithecus africanus, Australopithecus afarensis, or they're also called Lucy. You now also have Parathropus robustus, Parathropus boise. All of these are examples of hominins. All right, they are all examples of hominins. So please take note of that. I've given you the meaning of mosaic evolution and short reason why this mosaic evolution is applicable to the Australopithecines. I said it is applicable to them because early hominins were found to exhibit both primitive and advanced traits that evolved independently on one another. Please, we are not done. Please take note of the meaning of bipedalism, the meaning of hominins, and why mosaic evolution is applicable to Australopithecines. We are not sure. Now, I said that it's applicable because certain hominins were found having or possessing both primitive and advanced traits that evolved or that emanated independently on one another. For example, all right, just as I said we have Australopithecus afarensis. Australopithecus afarensis is one of the species of Australopithecines. Now, this organism was found to exhibit more human-like traits. All right, he was observed to demonstrate or exhibit more human-like traits. All right, these human-like traits, as the class progresses, I'll tell you the features that they have in common. Just as it demonstrates human-like traits, it also retains ape traits. All right, it retains ape traits. I said it is applicable because certain ways, whatever. Then I said, for example, Australopithecus afarensis, all right, that is showcased more human-like traits, such as maybe teeth, pelvis, whilst it retains its ape-like traits. That is for that. Now, apart from what I've given us now, apart from what we've written, there are other features that the Australopithecines have in common, or they demonstrate that are very similar to that of modern man. That is man. You understand? So, what are these features? One, I told you, based on bipedalism. Now, the Australopithecines were also found to exhibit what? Bipedalism, all right? They have the ability to walk on their two legs. If they can walk on their two legs, what does that tell you? It is a shift to human-like traits. Now, number two, they also have based on pelvis, Pelvis is the lower abdomen. Now these guys, the Australopithecus were also found to have a broader and bowl-shaped pelvis. The Australopithecines were found to have a broader and bowl-shaped what? Pelvis. Now, if they have a broader and bowl-shaped pelvis, it means that it can facilitate what? Walking, which means it facilitates efficient bipedalism. If they have a broader and bowl-shaped pelvis, just as humans, that facilitates what? It's an adaptation for bipedalism. It is an adaptation to walking on two legs. All right, that is for that. Number three, of course, you know that okay, based on the lower limb anatomy, based on lower limb anatomy. All right, let me bring in the femur. Now, in Australopithecus, the femur in them is very similar to that of humans. The angle of the femoral neck in Australopithecus is similar to humans, and for that reason, it facilitates what? Upward posture. That is, you can stand erect. All right, so please just take note of this point. Number four, based on hands. Now, the hands of Australopithecus can also be used for climbing and what? Gripping of objects. All right, their hands can also be used for climbing and what? Gripping of what? Objects. They have curved, just as they have the ability to, their hands can be what? Can contract and what? Relax. All right. Please, hands, based on hands, they can grip and what? Climb. Humans also do the same thing. So please, that is what? Based on hands. Number five, based on teeth. Yes, Australopithecus, all right, that is Australopithecines had smaller teeth as humans compared to apes, which have large teeth. All right, to be specific, canine. The canine of Australopithecus is smaller, just as humans, but in normal apes, the teeth is what? Larger. You see now that your Australopithecines, they showcase more human traits compared to ape-like traits. You understand? So that is for that. Based on teeth, we are done. Based on hands, lower limb anatomy, pelvis, bipedalism. Another point that should be noted is based on their foramen magnum position. Foramen magnum position. Now the word foramen magnum, it is an opening in the skull, at the back of the skull, where the spinal cord passes, to the brain. In other words, it is an opening found in the skull it's an opening found in the skull where the spinal cord fuses together with the brain. It's actually found at the back of the skull. Foramen magnum is an opening that is found at the base of the skull where the spinal cord passes or where it joins to the brain. Please take note of that. It's very, very important. In Australopithecines, the foramen magnum is found shifting towards the upper part of the skull, and that is why we humans can stand erect because of the positioning of the foramen magnum. That is why the Australopithecines can also stand erect. Take note of that. Another point, another reason why the mosaic evolution is also applicable to the Australopithecines is based also on their cranium capacity. Cranium capacity. Now, the cranium, another word for cranium is what? The brain. It's a skull, sorry. Cranium is also called skull or brain box. Now, the skull of Australopithecines is larger, alright, is larger than that of what? Modern man. Is larger than that of what? Modern man. But it is exactly, or it is as small as that of apes. Okay, ancestral ape. Let me use that word. Ancestral what? Ape. Yes, this, okay, let me just put it this way. The skull of Australopithecines is as large as that of what? Modern man. But it is not as small as the one found in ancestral what? Ape. So please take note of that. So these are the points that can be used to back up the reason why mosaic evolution is applicable to Australopithecines. Now please, in conclusion, the mosaic pattern of evolution reflects the diverse and natural evolutionary changes that occurred in Australopithecines lineage in evolution. In conclusion, I said mosaic pattern of evolution, alright, reflects the diverse and natural changes or evolutionary changes that occur in Australopithecines lineage. Thanks for watching. Do have a wonderful day. Please endeavor to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And please do well to share or forward this video to your friends who are also in need of it. Thanks for watching. Do have a wonderful day.